Hello and welcome. This is Lance Hill with Hot Homes of St. George here in St. George, Utah. And this is a quick video tutorial to show you how to use our new MLS search for the St. George, Utah area. Now if you've come to this video, it's either because you've clicked on this house icon there at our website or you've been emailed the link directly. At the end of this video tutorial, we will provide a link that will take you directly to the MLS search portal. Let's go there now so that I can show you all the different search features available. When you first arrive to the portal, you will notice by default this is the view. It shows you the map of St. George and the surrounding cities, and if you mouse over some of these areas, it will show you the city boundaries in yellow. Here we have St. George, and then over here is Washington. Farther to the east is Hurricane. Up here we have Santa Clara and Ivins. So you can see, if you're not familiar with St. George, you can see that these cities are fairly close to one another. And these map options will always be available as you start to refine your search. There's a tab up here at the top right hand corner with map that will show you the location of the listings and where they're at. To begin your search, click on the browse box here. This is the easiest way. You can also enter in an address or MLS number here and search for it that way. And you'll also notice a browse link here that you can also search that way. The easiest way is to click here on this box, on the search box. Then you get a drop down menu and you can select whether it's the MLS area here or the city or a combination of both. So if you want a combination of both, the most common here is the top, the St. George MLS area. This is going to show you everything here in Washington County for both single family and townhome and condos. If you want to narrow that search down, as you can see now, the view results are 2186. So if you want to start narrowing that down, say you want to choose the greater St. George area, you want to select a couple of cities. It's important to note if you want to select more than one, you need to hold down the control button. So if you want to search St. George and Hurricane, you need to hold down the control button. If you want to search these cities, St. George, Washington, Santa Clara, and Ivins, and Hurricane, hold down the control button to highlight each one and then hit enter. And you'll see that they're automatically posted here. And these view results will change according to your search criteria. So if you only want to search the greater St. George area, you click on the little X next to Hurricane Valley and next to Hurricane here, and that shows you everything that's available here in the greater St. George area. And by the way, this is the same MLS that we use as realtors here in Washington County. The only difference is we have about an additional 10% of information which is private, but for the most part you have the same access and same information that we do as realtors. So that's what makes this search such a powerful feature. The other search option is to click on the browse link here, and that'll give you a list of cities. You can search by county, MLS area, postal code, state of Utah is the only option here, and subdivision. And the only time I'd use this browse link is to search for subdivision. If there was a specific subdivision that you wanted to add to your search, say Coral Canyon, you need to go down to the C's and find Coral Canyon. You need to show all 1383 subdivisions. To add more, there's Coral Canyon. If you wanted to add more than one, you would need to hold down the control button. You can go through, or if you want to just add them one at a time, click on it, hit enter, and then click on the browse button again, go to subdivision, and then begin scrolling again. So the easiest way is just to go through whatever action it is you're searching for, whether it's subdivision, city, and just go through, hold down the control button, and select each one that you want to add to your search. That's the easiest way. And then hit enter. And then you'll notice that those appear over here on the left hand side in your search criteria. And by adding these specific neighborhoods, my view results go down to 37. So that's how you narrow down and refine your search. Once you've added the MLS area and the cities that you'd like to search, then you can select on listing class. If you click on single family, that will search just the single family. If you also want to add condos and townhouses, hold down the control button, click on condos and townhomes. That will also add that search feature. And then you put in your list price, and we're going to enter in a pretty common search is about 150,000 to 250,000, and you'll see the search results are narrowed down to 427. Now let's say we want to search for everything that's 2000, built in the year 2000 or newer. I can put in that year and then click on that box, and it will refine the search once again down to 268. So we're looking for a newer property. If we're looking to buy something right away and we don't want to deal with the short sale process and the hassles that come along with that, you can select on no, and that is going to eliminate all the short sales. So that's another powerful feature within the search options, is this way you can know whether the homes that you're looking at are short sales or not. And then you can obviously adjust all the other search criteria, the square footage, total number of bedrooms, and there's also some additional features down lower if you want to add a fireplace. If you want to see what the association dues include, you can enter those features there. If you want a pool, you can click on the pool style and also the inclusions and features. If you're looking for any of these, whether it's an adult community, horse privileges, RV parking, a workshop, a casita, all of these various features and inclusions are right there. You select on these boxes and those will be included into your search. Now that we've refined our search and we've clicked on the view results, this is the next page that it takes us to. Now let's talk briefly about some of these. Most of these are pretty self-explanatory. It has the list price, the price per square foot, the year the home was built, total square footage, number of bedrooms and bathrooms, the size of the lot, and if there are association fees, it will mention it here, what those are, whether it's a monthly fee or if it's an annual fee, it will say annual. And so that'll give you a good idea on the monthly association fees. And then lastly, we have the listing office information. And let me just take a brief moment to explain agency and the listing office and how it all works. In every real estate transaction, there's two agents. There's a buyer's agent and there's a listing agent. The listing agent, they represent the homeowner, or with all these short sales and foreclosures, they might represent the bank. And if that's the case, they have no obligation to you. So if you were to call the listing office or the listing agent to get additional information, and it is possible that they could write up an offer for you and represent both the seller and you as the buyer, which is called dual agency. But here at Hot Homes of St. George, it makes us wonder, if they represent the homeowner or the bank, how can they truly fight for your best interests if they're also representing and fighting for the interests of the seller? It's just a conflict of interest. So our role in the process is we are buyer's agents. We represent you as the buyer. And fortunately for you, it doesn't cost you anything because it's the seller that pays our commission and not you. Although you do get our legal representation, we help you through the entire process. We help you find a home, either online or in person, and then once you get a list of homes that you want to see, we make that available. We make appointments and get you in to see those homes. We take you out and show you those homes, and then when you find a home that you're interested in, we help you through all the contract and negotiations. We help you with the paperwork, and then once we are under contract, we help you through all the due diligence periods, give you the information that you should be aware of, and help you through the entire process from beginning to end. Okay, now that we are at the search results page, I want you to notice that regardless of what you click on, whether it's the listing, a smiley face, or if you go to save your search or look at the detailed information, you'll notice a box that will appear that is requesting additional information, and it looks like this. And here's where you put in your information, your first and last name, the email address that you want this link sent to, and then your phone number. And then once you do that, which I'll do right now, and then once you do that, you'll receive a notification saying that your account has been set up, and for you to check your email address. You'll check the email address that you used here in this box, and the link will be sent there with the username and password, and then you'll come back and put that information in here and click in log in. And then once you've logged into your portal, the first thing that I would suggest doing is going up here to the top right hand corner and clicking on save. And save this search and name it whatever you want, whether it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 150 to 250,000, whatever you want to name it. That's the first thing that I would do, just so you don't lose this search. And there's a couple of different save options. If you click on save, this is where you'll actually name the search. So let's call this 150 to 250,000, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and then we click on save. I also want to point out you do have the option, if it's a new search, to save it as new, and if it's already an existing search, you can just add to it. Or if you've made changes to a search, let's say you've reduced the size or maybe a couple of other limitations, you can replace this search by clicking on existing here and then click on save. Once you've done that, now you can go throughout these listings, click on the detailed information, click on the MLS number here. It will give you all the detailed information in the listing here. And if, let's say, and then here at the top right hand corner, you can go back to the list and see all the homes available. And if you want to look at the photos, all the tabs are up here to the corner, the right hand corner, and you can go through the photos and look at the different images there. And let's say after looking, let's say this one you really like, you can click on the smiley face, add that to your favorites. You can also go through and mark specific listings that you like, that maybe you want more information on, or that you just want to keep tabs up for now as you start narrowing down your favorites. Then you can click on selected here to review those at a later time, or go back to the results by clicking on results. And then once you, let's say you've selected 10 or 15 of your favorites of these homes that you like, then you can go ahead and hit save again, and this time you're going to save it. You're going to save the selected and not the entire search, because we already have the search saved. And when you save selected listings, it's called a cart. So this is where you can add save to your favorites or possibilities, or maybe homes that you don't like. Another feature that's available is you can actually sort this list according to, up here at the top right hand corner you'll see a little drop down arrow, as well as the bottom left hand corner, and they're the same. You can search by either newest or most recent changes, or the lowest price first or the highest price. Most people will use the lowest price first and have it go up ascending. But let's say you wanted to look at this list, the most recent listings or listings that have had the most recent changes. So here in the top 9 we have new listings, and then we also have a couple of price reductions. There's one home that's back on the market. So if you search for that, click here on the newest and recent change first, those will appear first, and then according to the most recent changes in chronological order. You also have the ability to contact us regarding specific properties. By clicking here at the top contact icon, you can send us a message regarding this particular property. If you had any specific questions or information that you wanted to know, you type that in here, click on send message, and that's automatically emailed to us, and then we can do a little bit of research and get that additional information for you. And in conclusion to this video tutorial, there's always a help button up here at the top right hand corner. If you ever find yourself needing a little bit more information, you can click on that, and there are some additional helps there. But if you have any problems either logging into your portal, or if you'd like additional information, feel free to call us or email us at any time. We'd be more than happy to help you out any way we can. We appreciate it. And following this video, there'll be a link. Just click on this video and it will take you directly to the portal so that you can begin your search. Good luck, and we will talk to you later.